Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juan Carlos Monsalve. Today is December 30th, 2023. The time of this recording is 7:57 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to play another show of Baccarat today. This free information is for entertainment purposes only. If you decide to use any of my strategies, please be mindful that they may not work 100% of the times and that you may lose money. For all the scorecards, you can visit my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com. You can support my channel, PayPal, at paypal.me /Juan Carlos Monsalve 12 or a website buymeacoffee.com /Juan Carlos Monsalve or Cash App at $ Juan Carlos Monsalve. You can also support my channel by giving it a like to this video. So he helps me with the algorithms of YouTube. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, share the video in your personal media sites, and then sit back and observe. When we play, we try to find the lower minimum bet on the table. Usually it's $25. In my home city, most of the times now they go to 50 as a minimum bet. But if you can find a $25 table, is better. Going any lower than that, I don't recommend that either, since the profit is not going to be as much in case that we only win the 5 original units. So we are looking to win at least 5 original units or $125. Um, if it's a $50 minimum, you can go for 4 units. If it's a $100 minimum table, you can go for 3 units. Yeah, it's $50. I will look to earn at least 4 units of 200. If the table minimum is 100, I will look to earn at least 3 units or 300. We use the Monsalve and the Martingale betting systems. The difference between the two is that the Monsalve betting system is I name it. Uh, I don't reset after a win like the Martingale betting system. Doubles every time that we lose. And then the Martingale betting system, when there is a win, it resets back to the original uh, $25 in this case. The reason I don't reset is because I want to get out of the table as soon as possible, and sometimes trying to look for those 5 units or any number of units, it takes a long time, and that's when we are run the risk of losing. So that's why I don't reset. We use the here we don't reset after a win in the Monsalve betting system. We stop as follows. We have two reasons to stop. After one loss, if we reach our 5 unit target, we stop there. Or if we after one loss without reaching the target, and then one win when we reach the target. So those are the two times where we stop. And when we continue, if we have one win without reaching the target, the 5 unit target, and then we have a second win when we reach the 5 unit target. Because we have 2 wins in a row, we try to go for more wins. So 2 consecutive wins, one without reaching the target, and the second one reaching the target, we continue until we have a loss. And we reach the target. The bets are as follows: 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, 3200, and 5000. And here I'm going to add another line here that the recommended, or what I think is appropriate to have, is at least for a 5 units, or yeah, is at least 60 units. So 60 units times 50 is going to be 3,000 for a $50 table, or 1,500 if we play in a $25 table. 1,500 for a $25 table, 3,000 for a $50 table, or 6,000 for a $100 table. Um, Sometimes we don't need that much, but it's better to have that amount. The more money that you have as a bankroll, the better. When I play, I go all in. I mean that all the money that I have available to play, I take it. I take it, and I will win or I will lose. Either one of the two. But I don't play halfway only, or a certain percentage of the money that I bring to the casino. Those are the few things I don't recommend for anyone to play these strategies online. If you have a website, a trustful website where you play online, that's good. I personally don't play online. I tried once. I didn't do well, and my credit card was compromised, so I don't trust websites to play. I like the brick and mortar casinos. That's why I use real cards, real dealers, live dealers, and brick and mortar casinos. That's it. Um, I recommend to play only for short period of time, no more than once in a casino. Better if you play once in a casino for a few minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes the most, and then don't play in the same casino probably 4 days after, 4 days later. Those are the basics. I have here the master scorecard. I already made a copy of the last game that we play. What I do is this information where it says winner. This is a formulated column here between player and banker, and I got these results. I already took the information to the database that I where I keep track. This is the database. This is the last day that I played, December 27, 2023. I have all the scorecards in only one spreadsheet here, but I have them separated, one for only player, where it is a player, and where it is star banker, and when it start with a tie. This is when it start with a zeros because it started with a tie, and the results. This is the spreadsheet that I use, or the PDF file. Use this in a PDF to be able to print it and take it to the casino to write down the games there. And I have the formulas here. So today I will go and step forward after I finish the shoot to bring the information to this database to update it. I won't be using a new strategy, and probably I'm gonna use a new one and will update it every Sunday. Probably use it every Sunday. A new scorecard, a new strategy sheet. For now, I'm going back to the scorecard, where is the one that it says master scorecard here. And what I do, basically, I clear this information. Today is December 30th, 2023. This first card, I delete that information and I clear. And this is the information from the last shoe. And here are the different scorecards. It's all formulated when I enter the information once there between players and bankers. It populates all the way there. And when I'm going to start a new shoe, I just delete the information, this information, the player and banker, from hand number 1 all the way to hand number 81. Even I didn't play only 76 hands, but I cleared the whole thing, and the whole spreadsheet it clears. Um, and also the scorecards here, it also the information gets deleted. Every space here is formulated to copy the information that I enter in column here B and C. So I'm ready to start a new. I save. I try to save as often as I can, so I don't lose data in case that the computer freezes or something happen with while I'm playing. I place a split here so I can keep the titles up, and something that you need to find me in YouTube. You can do it at Juan Carlos Monsalve 1652 or my Facebook group Baccarat Research. Please don't forget to give it a like to this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm looking for subscribers, and I'm gonna start playing. Um, so the first thing that we do is to part the first card. Now this is the seven of diamonds. Seven of diamonds. I enter the information here. I don't use that information, but some people may use it, so it's there, it's available. Then I burn seven cards. One, two, three, four, five, six, and seven. We burn seven cards, dictated by the first card that we pull out from the shoe. I have an 8 deck shoe here. I shuffle every shoe after every time that I play. I shuffle and I leave the shoe, the 8 deck shuffle, the 8 deck shoe ready for my next play. So I already won one. I'm gonna start with the first hand. I already have this position to have this strategy. I didn't change the strategy. I'm gonna play with the same strategy that I played the other day, and this is basically formulated. Here I have the one that starts with player. Here is the one that starts with banker. This is this column here, and then this is where it says my play, and this is the third column here. Um, so in case that something different than player comes out, I may have to use a different or change make any changes to the strategy that I will be using. By my first hand, I'm playing player. The reason why I'm playing player, because if I go uh, to my strategy, it shows that I have 29 players, 29 shoes that have started with player, and banker have only 20. So more players on the first hand, more than banker. So that's the reason why I do player on the first hand. If one day it changes, I will change it to banker. But for now, it's player, the more dominant um, hand at the beginning. Doesn't mean that at the casino it's going to be the same thing, but I'm following my strategy, and this is what the strategy tells me. So the first hand is going to be first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 4 for a total of 5. Banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 2. So this one is a 5 player, 2 banker, and this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. I won $25. This is the second time that I start collecting the information in a spreadsheet like this. In my previous games that I play, that I played probably 240 shoes. The most predominant hand at the beginning was banker, and when I was at the casino, I was playing banker, but now it's player. So I'm going for the second hand. I'm going to be playing banker for the next three hands. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 4 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 4. So 4 player, 7 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. I won another $25. Now I am up 50. This is one strategy. This is the second strategy, and this is the third strategy. This is the one that when it starts with player. This is the one that when it starts with banker. This is the one that when it starts with a tie. And basically, this one is a combination of players and bankers. This one combined, it gives me this result. That's why I use it for or shoes that start with the tie. Um, and every these three strategies, both of them, I have them formulated with the two betting system, the Monsalve betting system and the Martingale betting system. You can see that here, 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 and here. And here is the number of hands that I'm up or down. On this one, it tells me that I'm two up. On this one, it tells me that I'm two down. And on this one, it's also telling me that I'm two up. So the third, I'm gonna play the next hand. The third hand is gonna be banker, and the fourth hand is gonna be banker. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Now I have a five player and national eight banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. I won another $25. So now I am up 75. I am focused on this one, the Monsalve betting system, on this strategy. This is the one that I use in this scenario at the casinos. That's why I'm gonna be focused on this one. I still will keep an eye on this one that it stops when it is supposed to stop, but this is the one. My main focus is on this one here. So I am three hands won in a row. The disadvantage of winning hands in a row at the beginning is that I'm only getting $25. So this strategy is good when we have a balance of some losses with some wins. If we have some losses with some wins, every time that I win after a loss, I'm doubling my money. That's why I like this strategy. My next play will be a banker. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Now I have a four player and natural nine banker. This is another banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. I won another $25. Now I am up $100. My my goal is 5 units. So the goal is $125 after one loss. If I have $125, I will stop there. So my next play will be a player. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a four and gets a third card. The third card is a seven, so it goes down to one. Banker has a two and gets a third card. The third card is a five for a total of seven. So player one, banker seven. So this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. I lost $25. Now I am down to 75. And the next hand here I will double. It's going to be a $50 bet, and I will be playing three bankers in a row. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a four and gets a third card. The third card is a four, so it goes to eight. Eight player, banker has a six and doesn't get any more cards, only gets a third card if player third card is six or seven. So 8-6, this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. I lost $50. So I am down to 25. And my next two plays will be still bankers. Two more bankers I will be playing. So first card for player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a four and gets a third card. The third card is a six, so it goes down to zero. Banker has a six, and he gets a third card when the player third card is a six or seven. So 6 plus 2 is 8. So banker 8, player 0. On this one, this is a banker hand. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. I won $100, and I completed my $125 here. Now the formula says if I have one win, without one loss. Excuse me, one loss. I don't have my target, and one win, and I meet my target. I will stop betting here. So on this one, I only made $125, and the reason why is because of these three, four, eight from seven hands. I won five, I lost two, but I didn't go up that much. That's why some losses are not bad. So on this one, I will stop betting there, and the formula is already formulated not to bet anymore. I will still keep an eye on these other strategies. So my next bet will be banker. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a zero and gets a third card. The third card is a five, and banker has a five. He gets a third card when the player third card is 4 to 7. So he gets a third card. The third card is a three for a total of 8. So player 5, banker 8. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. No money here. On this one, he won 25. On this one, happened the same thing. That this one should have no money bet here, since the same rule applies. The Martingale betting system. If I had a loss, no target, and then one win and a target, so we stop there. So this one should be zero. I will have to correct the formula there, but I can do it manually for now. And on this one here, um, I have 3 wins in a row, so this one will continue. On this one, 2 wins in a row, even though I have the target, because I have 3 wins in a row, I need to continue playing here. The same thing here, 3 wins in a row. But on this one, it stop here. One loss, one win, meet the target, and the same thing here. One loss, one win, meet the target. So here, no more bets. The only one that is playing is still um, this one will continue playing, and this one will continue playing. Um, so I pick up the cards. My next play will be a player. I'm gonna put this back there. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 8, and banker has a natural 8, so this is a tie hand. So no money won or lost. And we have 2 players, six bankers, one tie for a total of 9 hands. My next play, because I was playing player before, and my next bet is banker. I will have to move the my money to the banker side if I'm betting. Now I'm not betting here, but if I'm still betting, I will move my money from player to banker. This tie occupies a space, occupies an space in this strategy, so I have to move the money from one place to another. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Banker has a 7 and a stance, player has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 3. 3 player, 7 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. Um, this one, no money here. On this one, it went up 25 and it went up 25. It will continue playing since we have these wins in a row. So we will continue with the streak. And this is what I look for, is to see at what time we're gonna get a streak, so we can make more money there. But I have to stick to the formula. That's why the 5 unit formula. This is something that I have to be very disciplined to get out when I reach that under those conditions. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 7 and a stance, banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3, so it goes to 5. So player 7, banker 5, and this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. So on this one, I already stopped here. Here is another win. Here I'm in 175, and you notice here it doesn't go up. On this one, I see something that it shouldn't be. On the Monsalve Betting System, this one should be double. Double since we lost here and we won here 50, we don't go down, so this one should be 50 and the remaining should be 50. So this one is going all the way to 275 and this one 175. And this one will reset back to one unit. On this one I need to fix the formula. My next two hands will be two players. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a natural 8. Banker has a 6. So this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. On this one I lost 50, and on this one I lost 25. And the rule is, if after one loss, if I already have the target, I will stop there. And in these two situations, the same thing. One win followed by one loss. With this loss, I met the target, and after this loss, I already have my target. So in all three strategies, I stop there. On this one, I won $125. On this one, $225 for 150 with the Martingale betting system, and on this one, 125 and 125. So I was positive in all three strategies in all six betting systems. So my next play will be a player. My next bet will be a player. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 4. Banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is an 8, so it goes down to 0. So player 4, banker 0. So this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be 3 bankers. I will be betting bankers for the next 3 hands. So first card for player and banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 1. Banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3. So player has a 1, banker has 3. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. And there is no money activity on either of these strategies and money management, since I already met the targets. And to explain again, on this column I enter 1 for player and -1 for banker, and this is blue player and red banker. And on this side, it depends if I win, it's going to be 1, win is a 1, or loss is a -1. This 1 and this 1 are different. One is for player and this one is for winner. This one is for banker and this one is for a loss. My next two hands will be bankers, so I will be playing banker. First card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and a stands, banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is another 0, so it remains at 0. 6 player, 0 banker. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 7 and a stance, the banker has a 7 and a stance, so this is a tie hand. We have 6 players, 8 bankers, 2 ties for a total of 16 hands. My next two plays will be players. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker, player. Okay, the player third card is a 4, banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 2 for a total of 4. So player has a 7, banker has a 4. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be another player. Um, so first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and a stands, banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is another 0. So player 6, banker 0. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 2 for a total of 3. And banker has a 7. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. And you see here number 11. That means that I'm up 11 hands out of 19. So from the 19, I'm up 11 hands. More hands, 11 more hands than those that I have lost. And that means that this shoe is kind of in favor of the strategy. And that is a good thing if I'm playing a flat bet. But because there are not been losses, so the bets that I won is only $25. That's a disadvantage if the strategy is so good that is all in favor that the bet that amount doesn't go up. That's why I need balance. So my next 3 plays would be players, first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is another 0, so it remains at 0. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is another 1, so it goes to 2. 0 player to banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next 2 hands will be 2 players. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 8. Banker has a 7. No more cards for banker. So 8 player, 7 banker. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be player. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 9, so it goes down to 4. Banker has a 4 and it doesn't get any more cards. So you get the third card when the player third card is from 2 to 7. So this is a 4-4. There is another type. 4 player, 4 banker. This is a tie hand. We have 9 players, 10 bankers, 3 tie hands. Total of hands 22. My next 2 plays will be bankers. I will be playing banker for the next 2 hands. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1, so it goes to 4. Banker has a 5, doesn't get any more cards, only get a third card when the player third card is between 4 to 7. So no more cards for banker. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be a banker. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 4. Banker has a 7. No more cards for banker. So 4 player, 7 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be player. So first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a natural 8. But banker has a natural 9, so this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. Two natural, but natural 9 is better than natural 8. So my next play will be a banker. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a natural 9 and banker has a 5. So this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a player. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 7 and banker has a natural 9. So this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 7 and banker has a 5 against a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 5. 7, 5. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next two plays will be two players. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 2. Banker has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is an 8, so it goes down to 1. So player 2, banker 1. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 4 and gets a third card. The third card is a 9, so it goes down to 3. And banker doesn't get any more cards. So player 3, banker 5. Banker only gets a third card if the player third card is between 4 to 7. My next two plays will be bankers. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. A banker has a natural 9. Player has a 3. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be banker. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 9. And banker has a 5. No more cards for banker. So player 9, banker 5. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next two hands uh, will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and banker has a natural 9, so no more cards. So this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next play will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and it stands. Banker has a natural 9, so this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next play will be banker. Two bankers in a row will play. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 2 for a total of 5. Banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 5. So this is another tie. 5 player, 5 banker. This is a tie hand. We have 13 players, 18 bankers, 4 ties for a total of 35 hands. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and stands. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 1. So player 6, banker 1. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play is player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 9 and banker has a 0. So this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. Oh, I forgot to mention I uploaded and I made a video about what I uploaded in my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com, and it's the scorecard for you to be able to use it at the casino. You can print it. You want to use my strategies. So you can do that. You can cut it. You can fold it, and you can use that. Um, One of the things that I like about this game is that you can write down the game at the table. No, no, like blackjack, you cannot write down anything. With Baccarat, you can write down the game and you can bring your own game. You don't have to count cards. You can just bring your game already written, um, and you don't have to think what you want to play next. Player or banker, you already know. So my next four bets, five bets, or my next five plays will be to banker. Five bankers in a row I will play. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Banker has a 7 and a stance. So player has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 7. This is another tie, 7 players, 7 banker. So we have 15 players, 18 bankers, 5 ties for a total of 38 hands. And my next four plays will be bankers. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 9, banker has a 7, and this is a player hand. I was playing banker, so I lost this hand. Um, my next play would be a banker, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 8, banker has a 0, so this is a player hand. I was playing banker, I lost this hand. My next play would be bankers, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1 for a total of 6. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1 for a total of 2. So banker 6, player 2. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker. I'm gonna check something here. Um, uh, Second card player, second card banker. Now I have a banker 8, player 6, 6 8. Player. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next bet will be I will be playing player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 1. Banker has a 6 and he gets a third card when the player third card is 6 or 7. So he gets a 5, so it goes down to 1. So player has 1, banker has 1, and this is a tie hand. We have 18 players, 19 bankers, and 6 ties. My next two plays will be bankers. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 7. Banker has a 4 and he gets a third card if the player third card is uh, between 4 to 7. excuse me, between 2 to 7. So he gets a third card. The third card is a 3, so it goes to 7 as well. So 7 player, 7 banker. So this is another tie. We have 7 ties on this shoe, 18 players, 19 bankers, 7 ties for a total of 44 hands on this shoe. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 9. Banker has a 6. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next 3 plays will be 2 player. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and stands. Banker has a 4 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 4. So 6 player, 4 banker. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next 2 plays will be players. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 7 and stands. Banker has a 7. So this is another tie. Player has have 20 players, 19 bankers, 8 ties for a total of 47 hands. My next play will be player, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 7 and stands. Banker has a 4 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 7. So this is another tie. 7 players, 7 banker. So another tie. We have 20 players, 19 bankers, 9 ties for a total of 48 hands. My next 4 plays will be bankers. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 2. And banker has a 4, doesn't get any more cards when the player third card is a 0. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next 3 hands, my next 3 plays will be bankers. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and stands. Banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is an 8 for a total of 0. So 6 player, 0 banker. So this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next 2 plays will be bankers. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and stands. Banker has a 6 and stands. So this is another tie, tie number 10. We have 21 players, 20 bankers, 10 ties for a total of 21 hands. My next play will be banker. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a natural, player has a 7 and banker has a natural 8. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be a player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 4 for a total of 9. Banker has a 7 and it stands. So 9 player, 7 banker. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is another 0, so it remains at 0. Banker has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1 for a total of 4. So 0 player, 4 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. So this is a player 7, banker 7. This is a tie hand. We have 11 hands on the shoe, 22 players, 22 bankers, 11 hands for a total of 55 hands. My next play will be two players, two bankers I will be playing. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 8. Banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 2. So player 8, banker 2. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 6 and banker has a natural 8. So this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be a player, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 5 for a total of 7. Banker has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 2. So player 7, banker 2. This is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Banker has a 7 and it stands. Player has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 9. So 9 players, 7 banker. And this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 5. Banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 5. So this is another tie. So 5 player and 5 banker. This is a tie hand. I have 25 players, 23 bankers, 12 ties for a total of 60 hands. And my next play is it's going to be banker. So first card for player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 4 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6, so it goes to 0. Banker has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so this is another tie. 0 player, 0 banker. We have another tie. We have 13 ties of 61 hands, 25 players, 23 bankers. My next play will be a player, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. I have a 0 player and natural 9 banker. So this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. And to mention again, I uploaded the strategies in my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com. You can print that page and you can use it, and you can write down the game while we are playing. You can write down to practice, so you can practice the strategy as well as the money management. So when you are at the casino, you are confident that you know how to play the system if you decide to play my system. I have a 6 player and it stands, and a 7 banker and it stands. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. If you don't like my strategy, you can still use the information to create your own strategies. The money management can be used also if you play only player, if you only play banker. You can also do that. On this hand, I have a 0 player and a natural 8 banker. So this is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next few plays will be bankers. I'm going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bankers in a row. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now I have a 4 player and a natural 8 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, the first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 5. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 7. So player 5, banker 7. This is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be another banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now player has a natural 8. Banker has a 6. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 1. So this is another tie. 1 player, 1 banker. This is tie number 14. We have 26 players, 28 bankers, 14 ties for a total of 68 hands on this shoe. My next play will be a banker. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a natural 9. Banker has a 6. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. Then my next play will be another banker. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 4. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 9 for a total of 0. So player 4, banker 0. So this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 1. Banker has a 9. This is a banker hand. I was playing player. I lost this hand. My next 3 plays will be bankers. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 3 and gets a third card. The third card is a 2 for a total of 5. Banker has a 5. And doesn't get any more cards, only gets a card if we get anything from 4 to 7. So the total is 5 player, 5 banker. This is another tie. We have 15 ties on the shoe, 28 players, 29 bankers, and 15 ties. My next 2 plays will be bankers. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 4 for a total of 6. The banker has a 5 and gets a third card. Yes, he gets a third card if we get anything from 4 to 7. So the third card is a 0, so it remains at 5. So 6 player and what is it here? 6 player and 5 banker. This is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand. My next play will be a banker. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now we have a five. Okay, this is a banker hand. I was playing banker. I won this hand. My next play will be player. So first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. So player has a natural 8, banker has a 4. So this is a player hand. I was playing player. I won this hand. My next play will be another player. So first card player, first card banker. Now I got the cut card, so I will finish this hand and I will play one more. Second card player, second card banker. Player has a 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0, so it remains at 0. Banker has a 5 and doesn't get any more cards. So 0 player, 5 banker. This is a banker hand. I was playing player, so I lost this hand. Now I will play the last hand of this shoe, and I will play banker. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. So player has a natural 8, banker has a 1. So this is a player hand. I was playing banker. I lost this hand, and that was the end of this shoe. Basically, if I go all the way down here, we're not too far away. The lowest point that where I was betting, I was $25 up, and then I needed $100 more for my next bet. So the money that I needed in this case was $125, and the same thing here. It was up $25, and I needed $100 for my next bet. So the only money that I needed, actually no, actually I was up 25 and I needed 100. So I didn't need much to be able to make $125. I only needed $75 here. On this one, yes, I was down 75 and I needed $100 for my next bet. So I needed only $175 bankroll to be able to survive this shoe. The same thing here. I was down 75. I needed 100 to be able to continue for the next bet. So I needed 175. On this other, I was up 25 and I needed 50. So I didn't need but $25. The same thing here. So these are the three strategies, the two betting system per strategy. I have here the scorecard, the strategies, the player banker combined, and I have here the scorecards. Every 1, 2, every 1, 2, 3, every 4, all the way to 11. Those are 10 additional scorecards that you can review and visit. Um, and what I'm gonna do now, this is the what is called the master scorecard. This is the one where I make changes, or if I need to make a correction to the formula, I do it to the scorecard, to the master scorecard. At this point, what I do, I make a copy of this sheet, the master score, and I create a copy. So I have at the beginning here, actually went to the other side. I don't see it. Move for copy, create a copy, and I rename this one here the today's date. Today is December 30, 2023, and this is the one that I will use to make a copy, to print that and upload it in my website. And on this one here that it says Master Scorecard, I come back to this one here, the one that I was working on. And this column is the one that it says who won this, or who won, player or banker, in any of those hands from 1, and I copy all the way to 81. I do copy. I go to my database, my other database, and where it says all here, I bring this new shoe, and I do paste special, and I paste only not the formulas but the numbers. Here is the date 12/30/2023, and the first card was a seven of diamonds. Yes, seven of diamonds. I enter here, seven of diamonds. So this is the I update this information, and then I copy this information. I give it a copy, and I go to the one that is safe results. Or let me go back here, and I just copy this. I just copy the four numbers. I do copy again. I come here where it says results, and I say because it started with player, I say paste special. Yeah. This is not something that I use too often, only when I'm about to update. And I am about to update. I don't copy this, I copy this one here. I got confused now. Okay. I need to bring this the shoe, the entire shoe here. I do copy. I come to the one that it says start with player, and I do paste special. I bring the numbers only, and those are the way that these are the way that it play one player, and then four bankers. One player for bankers is correct. Here is 12/30/2023, and here is seven of diamonds. So this now it goes to 30, and then I copy this. This is also formula, so I do copy. I go to the results, and I do here paste special, and I just print the numbers. So this is the new strategy. It gets updated for my next play. But I'm not gonna use. I'm only gonna use a new strategy every week. So I'm gonna be playing more shoes every week, and then at the end of the week, I will be updating the strategy that I can use for the next week's games. I will update that probably every Sunday or every Monday. This is all for today. Don't forget, you can find these scorecards and all the scorecards in my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com. If you want to support my work, if you want to support my channel, you can do it at paypal.me/juancarlosmonsalve12, or the website buymeacoffee.com/juancarlosmonsalve, or Cash App at $ Juan Carlos Monsalve. You want to send me an email, send it to juancarlosmonsalve12@gmail.com. My YouTube channel, you can find it at Juan Carlos Monsalve 1652. My Facebook group, Baccarat Research. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up to this video, to subscribe to my channel, to ring the bell for future notifications. Share this video with a friend and family and your personal social media platforms, and watch this video as many times as you can. Sit back and observe. And that's all for today. I will see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless you. Good night.